Hey, number ones, welcome back to my channel. This is the Metatron speaking, and welcome back to this, React channel now? Of course not, but here's the thing. You must have noticed that apart from my usual regular content, which I still produce regardless of what some haters say, I have started to make some React content. Now, when it comes to the difference between React content, commentary videos, debunking videos, all of these are relatively similar. But one of the reasons why the expression React content, which made you cringe and you went like this a little bit and you had a little bit of a apoplectic shock. Well, the reason why people... Well, the reason why people have a justifiable negative reaction to the expression React content is because, unfortunately, there are some people that brought it to the extreme. What I mean by that is there are content creators that sometimes just put up someone else's video, watch it in their entirety, and say nothing. Like, literally. Put yourself top right, eat popcorn, very occasionally say, wow. And that's a video, get a paycheck, make a lot of money, buy a $3 million villa. I get it, it annoys me as well. When I see that, I'm like, oh, come on, say something. I don't personally think, though, that this should be something that we hate a priori, in the sense that at the end of the day, a debunking video is the same thing. And what I think takes a debunking video, which never was a problem, I've been doing them since 2015, you watch someone else's video, sometimes a big production, sometimes it's a full-on corporation, other times it's a movie, but oftentimes it's another YouTuber. Same with response videos, if you think about it. How many have we made? In the hundreds, probably. And these never get considered negative in the sense of being attacked as, oh, you're just a React channel type of situation. But at the end of the day, it's very much the same thing. And I think the reason why debunking, response videos are not attacked as much as React videos is because they are extremely transformative in nature. So I watch a section of someone else's video and then I provide my own opinion, response, debunking, expansion, can be positive, can be negative. It's great because at the end of the day, yes, you're using someone else's work, sometimes partially, I'll get back to that in a second, but you are using it as an opportunity for discussion, for discourse, end up with a product, your response video, that can be great. It can foster new videos and sometimes a back and forth between creators. That is how I personally structure my React content too. And at the end of the day, I think the React content is fun. I love rewatching it sometimes and I just laugh at myself. I don't know if that needs some kind of psychological help, but hey, at least I'm having fun. Still, it is absolutely true that compared to the recent past, I have increased the number of React content, commentary and debunking, as opposed to full-on, in-depth, original content produced by me and my team. If you really look at it for what it is, and I'm just gonna give you the real, cold facts with the numbers, this is all real, and everything I say now can be very easily checked. But there will still be people in the comments saying, no, you're just a reactor, you're a slop. Well, those people are haters anyway, so not like they matter to me. This video is not for them. I know that I would never convince them, and to be honest with you, even if I stopped right now and never made a React commentary, response, debunking video ever again and only produced my own original content, they would still hate me and still come in the comments and say, you're a horrible person, you're a bigot, you're a racist, you're a white supremacist, you're a long hair supremacist, you woke. So, like, what do I care? They can say whatever they want, they will hate me anyway, so I might as well make it in the meantime, but do it in a way that doesn't upset you. So, the only reason why I'm making this video is for you, the actual supporters, fan of the channel, and I do want to tell you that yes, I have increased the number of React content, commentary and debunking and responses, but what you might have not noticed, and that's the algorithm's fault, it's not your fault, is that I haven't decreased the number of original content that I make. Up to August, the number of original videos that I was producing was between 7 to 8 a month. How many original videos do I make now every month since September, October and November? 8. It's the same. So why does it feel that I don't make them anymore? Well, that's unfortunately something that you probably have been feeling for a while because the algorithm doesn't push them. Occasionally you have like an outlier, a video, I'm like, oh, the biblical this and 1 million views. Wow, I'm like a king, whatever. But a lot of the times the videos that I make that are my own original content are not pushed by the algorithm. So what I decided to do is to switch to daily uploads and fill in the space between the regular uploads that are still remaining the same, 8. I'm thinking to step it up to 10, I'll be honest. So the videos that require a lot of editing, research, script writing, memorizing, filming, maybe even filming somewhere else, maybe putting on armor and shields, that type of videos, I still make them, but I pay for them, including the research, through the money generated with the React commentary and response videos. This way, I post 30 times a month on this channel, and the second and the third, that's 90 videos a month, plus the extra videos for members and Patreons. Yes, I produce a lot. But obviously, of all of these videos, I'll be lying if I didn't tell you that the React content is the easiest to make. And this has really helped me with the channel, because thanks to the React videos, which by the way, a lot of you enjoy, and I appreciate that. Thanks to the React videos, my salary is 5 times what it used to be, my growth is 7 times higher, and the channel is exploding. And that allows me to keep doing this. So this is the why. Now let's talk about the how. How can someone make React commentary and response videos and debunking videos in an ethical way? Here is my method. Rule number 1, make it highly transformative in nature. What that means is that if I'm watching a 22 minutes video, I'm gonna add so much commentary and stop it and pause it and say stuff and bring in sources and bring in sections and add stuff and talk about it, all stuff that I think it's pretty good, because I do feel that particularly when I react to historical and linguistic content, I do have a lot to say. And of course, I always said the team that I can ask for further analysis of certain sections, the video becomes highly transformative in nature. And I believe I've been doing that in the last 3 months. I've had videos that the original video is 22 minutes, but my final React video is 56 minutes long. So I added effectively half an hour of content to it. To me, that is a massive difference, and unless you're a hater of mine, then it won't matter what I say. You will notice that, yes, that's a huge difference from someone who just finds whatever the heck, opens it up, watches it, and says nothing. The second thing that I try to do is always show who the channel that you're reacting to is. Don't hide their names, don't hide their channel like Sniper Wolf did. Don't trim it in a way that you can't see the symbols. Give them credit, and most importantly, do put links both in the description and in a pinned comment. What this also means is that it makes it difficult to make sponsored sections on these videos, because sponsors want priority for pinned comments, but unless the sponsor lets me add the link to the original video onto the pinned comment underneath their sponsored segment, I'm not going to accept the sponsorship. Pinned comment and video description will always have a link to the original video. This is great because it helps in the sense that maybe it's a smaller channel and then they get discovered because they get exposure and people go and subscribe. Now, I know that there has been some discussion on the internet, on YouTube, with creators saying, no, that doesn't work, it doesn't do anything, but that's not true. It might not work every single time. I mean, at the end of the day, I can show a channel, but it is the audience that chooses if they're interested or not. But the idea that, oh, but they've already seen the video, so now they're not going to subscribe. Why? If they like what they see, they will subscribe to get more. And most importantly, there are plenty of channels, for example, Penguin Zero, that exist and were put on the map specifically because a bigger channel, when they were small, reacted to their original content. And he's a millionaire now. So isn't that a chance that it's great to take? Isn't it good for a smaller creator to be recognized and given some visibility because someone reacted to their content? Third rule when I make React content for me is I try not to use the entire video. Now, this is not something I did on the first month, but then again, I started thinking, you know what? I think I really don't need to react to the whole thing. So what I started doing is I choose the sections that I feel I can add more commentary to, but then I show people, look, there is a whole section now where they're going to test the weapon. I'm going to skip it. So go check out the original video. This way, once again, if the audience is enjoying the video and they are enjoying the content and they like what they see through the reaction, they will want to click that link and go finish the video up and maybe look at that section that looked so interesting, but I didn't react to, precisely to give the audience a reason to click that link and give a like, maybe a comment, and possibly a subscribe to the original content creator. Another thing that I really don't understand is when some creators appear to be salty. You have this couple of people that get really, really salty. It's very rarely with creators. Usually it's just people that watch these channels and they're like, oh, you're stealing their videos. But then when it's the actual creator and they leave a comment, they're like, hey, thank you so much for reacting, loved it. So it's not even the creators that get salty. And as a creator myself, when people react to my content, I am so honored by the idea that another channel whatever the size, 1 million, 2 million on 50 subscribers, they just take the time because they liked my video and they want to provide commentary and they react to it. I love it. And whenever I find these, as long as they are not the type that start insulting me like maniacs, if it's like regular people that agree, disagree, like it, say something, I go get my popcorn. This is how much I love it. Maybe I'm an attention whore. I don't know. I don't know if there is a psychological explanation. I'm sure you'll tell me because you're lovely like that. But I love it. And sometimes I do it on purpose. I go on YouTube and I write Metatron React, Metatron Response, and then I start scrolling down. And then that's how I find sometimes these videos that are like lovely. I'm like, oh, look at that. Well, let's see what he's going to think about the part on minute 3 because I know the video, right? And I know, oh, that's the part where I put on the armor. Let's see what he's going to say about the helmet. Or that's the great part about the linguistic depth. Let's see what he's going to say about that. And I love it. So if you are a React channel, commentary channel, debunking channel, for crying out loud, whatever channel it is, you have my permission. I'll never copy claim your content as long as you don't completely re-upload the whole thing and provide nothing. Then yeah, I'll copy claim it. But in general, if you just react to my channel, absolutely you have my permission. I'm very happy that you do it. I'll totally watch it. And perhaps I'll react to the react. So at the end we can end up having like 16 different cameras, because then you can react to my react, to your react, of my react, and then I can react to your react, to my react. Okay. Last but not least, I think one thing that really makes me laugh is sometimes I notice that some haters, again, when they complain about the reactions on this channel and my other channels, when I occasionally make them, they will say something, make your own content. Before even starting very recently to do a bit more React commentary and content than usual, I made 1,000 videos on this channel alone. That's not including my other 2 active channels and my inactive channels in the background of YouTube machine. Is 1,000 videos enough to be able to start explore the occasional React video? How many do I need to make? 1 million videos before I'm allowed to react to a few videos in a transformative way? No, the reality is that these people, they just hate you because you're being successful. They have vitriol, they hate the fact that you're getting recognized and that you're getting views and that you're posting so often, which is translating into monetary gain. And so they just have to go there and spam and write horrible, horrible React, blah. And they don't even watch it. So when they call it slop, how do you know? They didn't watch it. I know that for sure, because I really don't think that my reacts should be considered slop. I think they are very informative, in fact. And of course, not just because of me, but I have to thank the rest of the members of the team that are so good. And whenever I tell them, hey, can you watch this section and tell me if and then they tell me, oh no, this kind of shield was only used in the 2nd century because before that they were using this other type of segmented shield bosses. It's fantastic information. And I'm like, oh, that's going to be so good. And I add it and I get so excited because all of that was inspired by the original presentation of the video that I'm responding to. I honestly think that React content, as long as it's done ethically, can be a very good way to produce high levels and volumes of content and videos that are not the content mill, if you will. So not stuff that has no research, AI nonsense and whatever it is that with a void. No, it's not the same. I think its content can be interesting, and once again, it could create a back and forth between YouTubers and creators, perhaps even leading to collaborations in the future. I think it is very unfair that some people say, oh, Metatron has just become a React channel now, because the reality is that you didn't check before saying that. No, I haven't. As I was explaining at first, I do keep making my own original content. I do keep making regular response videos. I make debunking videos. I make deep dive documentaries. It's just that those videos need time. Sometimes I've got 2 being edited by 2 editors, and then I have to review and add my own touches into the editing. They need time to research, and that's why I was only posting 8 to 10 times a month, sometimes 12, but in that you would have at least 2 debunkings, so those don't count. For original content, let's consider 10 a month is what I was doing. But with 10 videos a month, the algorithm was killing this channel. And so I found a solution. I knew it would create some backlash, but at the end of the day, I also knew that that backlash would come from people that would rather see me out under a bridge for how hateful and toxic they are. And oftentimes it's not even for the type of content I make. It's because either they're just haters like that and hate your success, or political reasons, even though their perception of my own personal politics, which are very moderate anyways, is completely wrong. They don't matter. But the only people that matter to me are you. So I decided I'm just gonna do it, and I know that my true fans, the fans of the channel, the people that enjoy my production on all my 3 channels, they will understand and they will still support. And at the end of the day, I think they will take those extra 10 seconds that are required for stating all you do is React content now to click video list and actually count it and see, but is that real or am I being unfair? And the reality is that, yes, I still produce absolutely my own non-React content. So for instance, this is non-React, React, non-React, because it's an article reading, non-React, non-React, React, 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 non-React, half React, in the sense that the React is only at the very end, just to lengthen it a little bit, since to increase average watch time, videos are supposed to be longer, at least that's what I see with the algorithm, but the entirety, like 70% of this video is non-React, React, React. Response, this is not a React, this is a response, non-React, React, React. And as we continue, React, non-React, 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 React, React. This one was specifically, Shad asked me to do it, so I know he was happy with it. These 2 are React, this is a non-React. And as I was saying today, I filmed 2 more non-Reacts. It's just that they are being edited in the background. And yesterday I filmed another non-React. So basically the idea is I create the same amount of regular original video as I used to. And in fact, I'm pushing to doing a little more. And I just put in between, I fill the space with React videos, occasional response, occasional debunking. And this has been fantastic for the algorithm and the way the channel is now getting views and the growth and all that. And you know that as fans of this channel, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I'm sure you'll understand. But the reason for that is unfortunately that I have to fight the algorithm. Anyways, this is the video I wanted to share with you. Number 1, this is directly for you. The haters watch this. I know I'm not gonna change their mind. But who cares? They have no mind. They have no brains anyways. They're just haters. And they're just gonna type, I don't care what you say. Yeah, keep coping, bro. It's all React slop. Well, okay. Well, those people, I know they're gonna get upset because I'm gonna continue doing it anyways. And then it's just between you and me. And then we can see a correct, like maybe you can tell me, you know, Metatron, maybe instead of making, I don't know, 6 React and 1 regular, instead of making 5 Reacts and 1 regular, could we do 4 Reacts, 2 regular, and maybe 1 debunking, or maybe 1 Bible video? You tell me, and then we decided among ourselves, and they are just noise. They are just noise, and in fact, we will continue to thrive, the channel will continue to explode, we'll get to 1 million subscribers, same on the other channels, they will continue to grow, and I very occasionally react on those channels, by the way, but the moment you do 1 React, they're like, it's just a React channel now. So yeah, that's the type of people that I don't care about. And we will thrive. This channel will make a lot of money and they will hate me for it. And then I'll buy armor and helmets and they will be there so mad while I laugh at their comments and continue strong. Thanks to you. Thank you for your support. I'll see you tomorrow with a React. Just kidding. I don't know. Maybe.